Alright everybody, welcome back to Ears First. We are here today at Disney Springs, actually for an early lunch. It's 11 o'clock. We're heading over to Raglan Road, going to try that out and see what we can tell you about it. I'm hoping it's going to be really good. We've been trying to go here for quite a while, but something always changes, so give it a try. So not your typical view of Raglan Road, but coming around the corner now finally, and there it is. They're not quite open yet, I don't think, but we'll get checked in here soon and go from there. So the front door is around the corner here, right near the new walkway over to the, I think the town center, and everything's on that side. So yeah. Raglan Road's actually just across from Morimoto.
Yes, it is.
Got nice outside seating here. Today, instead of the wheelchair, I brought the scooter and my crutches. So I'm going to park the scooter and just crutch it on in. So I won't see how easy it is for the wheelchair, but I'll let you know what they say about that as well. So that is their lunch menu, and they also have pretty good list of flights, drafts, craft, specialty drinks, whiskeys, wines, and bubblies. Looks pretty good. I love the atmosphere in here. There's my crutches. Of course, they brought me all the way to the back of the entire restaurant, so I had to crutch it in that way. If you had to, it looks like you can get a wheelchair in here pretty easy. Like I said, I left my scooter outside. And they have little stage shows, dancers, and everything. I'm not sure if that's going to start early or not. If I can as well, I'll try to get a look at the dinner menu for you. Like I said, decorating here is really nice. Irish themed, obviously, Raglan Road Irish Pub. So you can come here, get your fish and chips and beer, and have fun and enjoy the shows they put on. So like I said, we've been wanting to eat here for quite a while, and we're finally getting a chance. So we'll let you know how it is. Alrighty, so we just got our appetizer. We got the golden fried scallops. I'm not exactly sure about the exact wording. I don't have the menu in front of me. They look really good though. You get 6 of them. This is a single table service for the dining plan. How this is working here, for some reason we only get to share an appetizer. Most places you get to have one of each, but these are pretty good size, I guess. So.
Makes sense, because you either think if this was at a Disney restaurant in the parks or a resort, you probably have like 2 of these. Or 3 of these if it was a...
Yeah, so we got our appetizer. They said they're going to be bringing some bread out, so we're going to try these out, see how they are. So single table service for us. Looks good. So just as I was saying that, she brought our bread out. Looks good. And we got sauce there, and what is it? She said it's a cocktail and then a sweet honey.
It's a chili lime, or chili and a lime something.
Okay.
Sorry.
Huh. Music's a little loud, she's soft-spoken, so there is that. But looks good, we're gonna dig in. Okay, we got our food. Here's my fish and chips. Gotta say, the french fries and everything, I'm not too excited about mine. Doesn't live up to the Disney quality, I guess, is what I'm looking at. However, Pamela's, this is Disney.
It looks good.
Looks really good. So we'll dig in, try it, and see what it tastes like, and we'll let you know. And also, this begs the question, who still uses the glass bottle? It is impossible to get the right amount out. It's either too much, too little, or it takes you 5 minutes just to get that out. So, yeah, be prepared. Glass bottles of ketchup. So I gotta say, Pamela's, tried it. It's really good. Mine, I've never done this at Disney before, but I'm gonna have to send it back. It is awful. It really is. The fish is flavorless. The batter is too. The fries are soggy and about the same kind you can just get out of Walmart. So I'm actually very, very disappointed in my selection. Pamela's, on the other hand, was really good. Anything bad about yours?
No, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's probably one of the better presentations of shepherd's pie I've ever seen. So
Yeah, it was really cool.
yeah, but that, no. Alright, so moving on to the dessert menu. And just to let you know, I let them know about my plate and they're taking care of it. They apologized profusely and said that's actually not even their standard. They're embarrassed about it and everything. They offered to give me something else, but at this point I'm just ready to get going after we get our dessert because we got stuff to do today. So we'll see what they do to actually, if they do anything to take care of it or not. But I think I'm gonna go with the apple and peach crumble here. And I told Pamela she should go for that, but she says she's not. So let's tell her to get the Wibbly Wobbly Healthy Wonder.
No.
Just because it's fun to say.
I don't want it.
How about the Trifle Simple?
I'm gonna get the
Bread pudding?
fluffy lemon clouds.
Fluffy Lemon Clouds. Intense lemon curd tart with fluffy meringue. But yeah, I'm gonna get this here. That sounds really good. And vanilla ice cream and fresh cream. And then once we're done here, we're going over to Joffrey's to get some coffee.
Coffee. I haven't had coffee today.
I know, we're in a hurry. Everything was
You should get the Wibbly
leaving.
Wobbly.
We overslept. We should get what?
You should get the Wibbly Wobbly Healthy Wonder. It comes with cream fraiche.
No, I'm not getting the Wibbly Wobbly. Oh, there's one over here. Dungeon's Delight. Missed that one.
Raspberry pavlova.
Yeah, poppies. Anyways, we'll show you what we get and hopefully it's tasty. So this looks like a redeeming factor here. This is the apple peach crumble. Looks really good. And that's a vanilla glazed sauce on the side. And there's Pamela's.
So it's a lemon curd tart with meringue on top.
That looks really good.
I love lemon curd. I
Yeah.
never get it, but I love it.
Presentation on both of these is really nice. Yeah, dig it. So dessert, well worth it. And Pamela's, both of them were super tasty. Mine, really good though, and the presentation's really good. It's just really hard to eat out of a mason jar if you haven't tried it. Especially when you have whole slices of apples, whole slices of peaches. And that vanilla sauce was really, really good. So dessert, definitely a thumbs up on that end of it. So looking at it, they did not comp us anything on our bill, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to raise a stink about it. I mean, they did offer something different, but I mean, to do nothing. So. Alright, so it's the end of the day. We're back in our room, and I realized we haven't finished up on Raglan Road yet. As I told you, my plate was pretty much horrible. And Pamela's was fantastic. She had the shepherd's pie, I had the fish and chips. So they took mine back. The chef said, and the manager and the waitress all said that, you know, that is not their norm. They're not, what I had was not normal. So I guess don't let it deter you from trying it. I guess usually it's better. Just what I had was not. They didn't comp the bill. They did offer me to change my plate or whatever, but as most of you know, coming to Disney, you don't have time to wait for a second plate, time for them to make something else for you because you need to get going, especially if you have fast passes set up or whatever. So we opted not to do that. Well, they brought the bill, didn't even comp my meal on there, and it's dining plan. I can understand that might be a little difficult, so we just let it slide at the time. I definitely wasn't happy, and most of the day I wasn't happy about it, but I didn't want it to ruin my day. And also another thing we had, we set up our reservation at 11 o'clock. And that's right when they opened up. We got there. I parked the scooter that I was riding in because, as you know, I can't walk right now. So I used my crutches to get in. And I actually had to stand in the lobby for quite a while waiting. I think we ended up waiting 15-20 minutes past our reservation time before we had a chance to sit down. They came, got our order pretty quick, got our drinks out. We got our appetizer fairly quickly, but then it did seem like we waited a while to get our entrees, which again wasn't that great. And then when they brought my fish and chips out, it came in this weird container lined with paper, and the one piece of fish was in there with the fries. They actually poured it onto the plate for you, so I'm guessing that's the way they like to present it, which is fine. But we did have to wait quite a while for that as well. So later on, we decided we're going to go to guest services once we came back to the hotel and talk to them and just find out, if there was something that they could have done differently to comp it. And the guy at guest services says, absolutely there is. I can't believe they didn't. So he said that they could have comped back the meal that I had for our dining plan, gave us the credit back for it. So what he did, he went through, started changing, and confirmed that we did eat there today. And then he went and comped both of our meals back to us. So we ended up back with both of our table services. So don't let them tell you that if you have a bad meal here, they can't do anything about it. Disney will take care of you because you paid for it and they want you to be happy. So we ended up with 2 more table service credits today because of that. So it's good news for us. I'm not sure how that works for them. We still tipped the waitress. The service was excellent. The service itself was good. I don't blame the waitress for the food coming out late because she's not the one that brought it. The food runners do that, the ones they share the tips with. So we still tipped her okay, or good actually. We tipped her to the 20% like we usually do. Unless the service is horrible, then we tip what we feel they deserve. Sometimes we tip more than the 20%, which is something else you should know, that when it comes to Disney tipping, that 20% doesn't go straight to your waitress. The food runners, they share it with that. They share it with the bartenders and everybody else, which we have confirmed with other waiters and waitresses. So keep that in mind. But Raglan Road, Pamela's food was excellent. The service was good. The shows do not start until about 4 o'clock. They start at noon. She said noon on the weekends?
Fridays and Saturdays, I think she said.
Yeah, Fridays, Saturdays. The shows will start at noon. So if you're paying to go there and watch the shows, you got to make sure you get there when the shows are starting. So 4 o'clock for us during the week. So we didn't get to even watch any of the shows along with what we're paying for, which again was a little upsetting for us. We were thinking that maybe they'll run them intermittently throughout the day, but they don't. So it's worth a try. I definitely would not try it if you were using the dining plan. I don't feel that even Pamela's was worth a table service.
I mean, to give you an example, the entree, the shepherd's pie that I had, I think it was $18, which is a good chunk of change if you're eating out. If you're eating at a regular restaurant, that would be, I think, a more expensive meal.
Yeah, but at Disney Springs, you're looking at a third-party restaurant with Disney prices. So you're still getting some of the Disney prices, but they're not as much as what you'll be paying in the park. But so far, T-Rex Cafe, we decided because of what you're seeing in there and everything, yeah, that's worth a table service.
Especially if you have kids.
Yes. Rainforest Cafe, we haven't been there personally, but we know the theming and everything else, again, would be worth a table service. And Raglan Road would be too because of all the shows and everything that's going on. But since we didn't get to see the shows, and the prices you're gonna be looking at there are not too dissimilar if you're going out and going out to dinner for the night or whatever.
Right.
You're looking at $20 a plate, but that's not table service prices.
No.
It's like with Boathouse, what we said, what we were getting there was not signature prices. It was not signature service that we're used to. But that's what they consider signature for the third-party Disney restaurants at Disney Springs. So if you're going there, you might want to look at maybe paying out of pocket for it rather than using your table services. Save those for your character meals, resort restaurants, and your into theme park restaurants.
Another thing to keep in mind, I know we mentioned if you've seen our Boathouse video, we talk about how that is a signature. So it's 2 table service credits if you go and you eat at the Boathouse. And if you are one of those people that likes the signature restaurants and you feel like you want to use those 2 table service credits to go to a signature, it's our personal opinion, and we've talked to some of the other cast members here. that if you're going to do signature, stick to the resorts or the theme parks like Marshall Halls and Epcot. We just stayed there last night, and if you see that video, that was amazing.
Yes.
You're just not going to get the same level of quality for the food. The presentation's not the same as you get at the signatures that you go to in the resorts or in the theme park at Disney Springs. So we were thinking about doing Morimoto's. We actually had reservations for there for this trip, and we talked to somebody, and they said, it's good, but it's not
signature good.
It's not what you would usually expect for a signature restaurant.
So for this time, we decided to change the Morimoto. Since that is considered signature, we decided to change it. Where tonight we actually went to the Turf Club at Saratoga Springs. And we'll have that video up as well at some point. So we decided to change it to that, which is a single table service, but we also were able to add on another character breakfast that we'll have on later on too, which I believe we put Hollywood and Vine down as our selection for that. And then the table services we got tonight, the extra ones that we got for Raglan Road, since we weren't completely satisfied, guest services took care of us. Since it wasn't our fault, it was what they considered Disney's fault that we didn't have a good time, so they comped us that, which that's Disney. Disney will do what they can because they know you're spending a lot of money and they want you to continue spending the money, so they're going to do what they can to keep you happy and keep you spending money, because even if they comped us those meals, we're still going to be given tips and everything else, and it's going to be taking us places. So again, Raglan Road, definitely try it out, especially if the shows are going to be going on. I've seen parts of the shows before. They look like a lot of fun. The music is good. So definitely try it then. Even if you just want to stop in and get a drink, you can still watch the shows while it's going on, while you're enjoying a beer or something. So give it a try for that. I wouldn't personally recommend using a table service for it though. But I think that's all I really got to say for it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions or requests for different restaurants, we're trying to get as many in as we can, show you everything, and then we'll start all over again and show them as they've been updated or anything. So just please leave any questions you have, anything in the comments. Please share, subscribe, tell your friends. We're doing what we can to try to help you plan for your Disney vacations, because this is the kind of stuff we wanted when we were planning our first family vacation. And we're enjoying all the subscribers we've been getting over the past year. It's been a lot of fun, and we're going to continue doing it as long as y'all are watching. So again, thank you, and we hope to see you again real soon.